whenever we will. All right, so we are just going to jump right in and talk to you guys about a couple of the basics as you start building your business and running with this incredible opportunity. So if you're brand new to join us, maybe this is your first training call ever, my name is Barb and I am an ambassador in the company. I've been here for 7.5 years. It has been the best job I've ever had, and I absolutely love what I've been able to do for myself on a mental, personal, physical, spiritual, emotional level, and the life change that this has caused for so many people that we've gotten a chance to work with and meet and just watch your stories happen on the team. And so we're excited for you guys because here we are in this season, October, it's fourth quarter, we are getting down to the end of this year. And I know if you are like me, you want to try and make the end of 2020 the best part of the year that it's been, right? Like we can just leave it all in the past and start fresh with what we can do in the next 90 days. Can really set you up for an explosive and incredible 2021. And let's just expect and speak life over the fact that it's going to be the best year of our lives. And so it starts with what we're doing now because, we've been through a lot, right? And like when you feel that pressure, when you feel that pullback, when life is like trying to drag everything backwards, it's about to shoot you into something amazing. And I truly think that what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks is really going to make a huge shift in our business. And I want to promise you from the bottom of my heart with all of my belief that you are in the right place at the right time, because what's happening with our company, people need what we have. And it is such a gift that we get to give other people. And we just have to get excited about it and get loud about it. And we need more people talking about it. So every new life that comes on board as a customer or as a distributor that we get to have help us share this vision and this mission with other people, is just such an incredible gift. So I'm excited for those of you, if you have enrolled a distributor, okay, if you are here and you have enrolled a distributor, drop a 1. If you are here and you're a brand newbie, or you still consider yourself a newbie, maybe you're starting fresh in your business. Some people have been in for a while and they're just starting fresh, right? If you are a newbie in the sense that you are starting fresh in your business today, then drop a 2 in the chat because it's time to just take things to the next level. I think, we've got like, if you guys are in the States, you guys have elections and all this kind of stuff happening, right? Like life is just ticking away. And so people are ready. Right now is a transition time, kind of a hold your breath time. And in the next couple of weeks, you are going to see a lot of those seeds that you've planted start sprouting. So again, congratulations to those of you guys that are just jumping in. So while you're here, 5 days, you've got the opportunity to make big things happen. And maybe when you joined, you learned that there was a diamond bonus on the table. We've talked about that probably more than any other bonus, but there's also a ruby bonus on the table. And so whether you just joined yesterday or you joined at the beginning of the month, if you joined in the month of October, then you are eligible for the ruby bonus. Okay. So shout out Ruby if you are eligible for that bonus, because anything and everything is possible and can happen. And so I just wanted to share a little bit of my story. When I joined the business 7.5 years ago, and I mean, things looked a whole lot different with the business. We didn't have nearly the amount of products that we have now. We didn't have, any of the digital like supports and resources that we have, like our Connect app and our sampling program in the US. And there's so many things that we have now that you guys are so blessed to jump into this business. And we've already like worked out the kinks with all of these things so that you get to come in and really have a turnkey business. Okay. You've got access to everything you could possibly need. You've got your own website set up and included for you. You've got your own Connect app to help you sort your customers, to help you do follow-up, to teach you more about the business, to give you the supports of like before and after photos and all kinds of stuff for you to send out, how to build shopping carts and all the features of Connect. I hope you've checked that out and you've got it downloaded on your phone. And then to be able to really like say, okay, what are our goals in this business? So we talk about our steps to success. This is the goal, guys. Like, this is it. It's really simple. We do this over and over and over again every month for 7.5 years. This has been my goal. And so your first step is to join. So if you just joined this month, awesome, you've completed it. If you had already joined previous to this month, your first step is to get commissions qualified. So if you got commissions qualified this month by running an 80 BV auto ship, say auto ship. Okay. I hope every single one of you has an auto ship set up. We had the opportunity this month to choose a pick 2, pick 3 to put on our auto ship, which was amazing. I set up all of mine. So I love this. So you're going to see, if you're a newbie here, all of these people saying auto ship and you're like, I don't know what that is. Well, let me tell you, your auto ship is like the coolest thing. It's a business expense that allows you to grow yourself, to grow your story, to grow your sample cash, and to be commissions qualified to get paid. Okay, so that is most important. We all are joining for the most part to get paid. And so we want to help you get set up to do that. So the company actually defaults us all for an auto ship when we first join, and that's going to be set up to run a month after you join. Okay, so you've got your auto ship, but I recommend for everybody to log in and change that to be the products that you're most excited about. It's super important for you to like have your story and to run with that. So you're going to set up your auto ship, and then our second step is to get your 6 customers, at least 6, right? Your first 6 is going to complete step 2, and that's going to unlock your shopping spree when you're brand new with us. Okay, it's $150 US, $200 Canadian. You get to choose to use that on whatever you want. Okay, now if you're joining this business to make money, then I love that we get the opportunity to buy products that we can sell for cash. Okay, we've got our sampling program, yes, but even with what you get with your shopping spree, if you stock up on products and you send out a thank you gift to your customers, and then you set up some sampler kits that you sell off to people, you're going to have people that fall in love with the products, not just based on your word, right? They're going to have their own personal experience. That's going to cause them to be one of those like people that continue to use the products month after month after month because they love it. So great question, Sarah. When you earn a shopping spree, it does expire 60 days after you earn it. So you're going to want to cash that in fairly quickly, but most of us are anxious to do that. And you will actually have to wait. Most people are trying to do it the day they get their 6th customer. And you do have to wait a day or two just for the system to reflect that you've earned it and to qualify you for that. It's really easy to use. You log in, you place an order, and you apply your product credit towards whatever your subtotal is. It's amazing, free stuff, love it. Okay, so that's going to be your first step, your second step for those of you that have just joined. But for those of you that are in, we're trying to bring on at least 6 customers every single month, right? If you had a business, I loved it when Shai said, like, if you didn't show up for a job, like you wouldn't expect to get a paycheck, and I was like, yes, so true, right? So if you're not signing customers, you pretty much didn't show up for the job. Because if you're doing the steps, we know you can sign the customers. And we're going to talk a little bit more about strategies and our KPIs and that kind of stuff. But honestly, getting started with your shopping spree, your 6 customers, if you're in for a while, you're going to get those 6 customers. And then you have the ability to start helping your team. So connect with your upline. We're going to teach you about that. But this business is such a blessing. It's about being able to help other people, and if you listen to, people that are wise in the business world and in life, you'll hear people like Zig Ziglar say, the more you help other people, the more you help yourself. And I think our compensation plan really reflects that, because when we help other people on our teams get their first customers and earn their shopping sprees, we also earn some bonuses as well. And you're eligible to earn $150 US or a $200 cash bonus for every person you bring into the business when you help them get a shopping spree. So that's moving us right into step 3, and that is signing 3 distributors. Okay, that's it, start to finish. You join, you get commissions qualified, you get 6 customers, you sign 3 distributors, and then you start helping them get their 6 customers. And that is all it takes. We call it the steps to success because if you do it every single month, it's step after step after step going to take you to the top. And when you look at our income chart, I hope all of you guys want to get to the top, because maybe you look at our income chart, and we were saying we don't really talk about this enough, but for you to have the opportunity to earn anywhere from like $70 all the way up to like $50,000 or more. We've got black diamonds in the company earning more than $100,000 US a month. So it's not about you, really. At the end of the day, maybe you joined and you were like, I just want an extra couple $100. Really, it's not just about you. So it is about you, because you can achieve every goal you set for yourself, but it's not just about you, because we're going to encourage you to dream bigger. Because with this opportunity, when you invest yourself in helping other people, you're going to help yourself to the point that you don't need anything else. And then you get to help other people. And then you get to help the world. And then you get to help your community. And, it's going to become so much bigger than you. So we're excited for you guys to be starting this adventure. And we're going to talk about ways that you can get to Ruby. Because if you join and you complete those steps this month, right? If you join in October, you actually get a $300 US bonus in addition to the earnings that you get as a new distributor, okay? So I love it. Great question. Your commission's qualified when you sign up and you get your 6, and they have a total of 2,000. When you are commissions qualified, when you sign up, you get your 6, and they have a total volume of 200. No, so your commissions qualified when you sign up, automatically commissions qualified the month you join. If it's a month other than when you joined, you get commissions qualified either by running your ADBV auto ship, or you can also be commissions qualified by hitting 150 PVV, which is a total volume from all your personal customers and your own orders. And then talking about getting to Ruby is now helping each of them ideally get at least their first 6 customers, helping them become what we call qualified legs by having a volume of 400, and then your whole team has a volume of 2,000. So it may sound a little complicated, but I'm going to tell you guys, when I joined this business, I knew nothing about the compensation plan. I knew nothing really about charting, okay? I was just told to find 3 people and to be excited. And that's all that we want to tell you guys to do tonight. Like, we want to help you focus on the fact that when you're excited, that spreads to other people. And people want to be invited on a journey. So if you're going somewhere, they want to come with you. People have a fear of missing out like crazy. So where is it that you want to go? And get focused on that. If you just joined and you want to earn that Ruby bonus this month, talk about that, right? Like, I'm working towards a goal. It doesn't matter what your goal is. Tell people you're working towards a goal, because I bet you there are like 90% of the people in your life don't have a single goal they're working towards, right? That sounds really sad saying it like that, but it's true. People, you're here because you're ambitious. You're here because you know you were made for more. You're here because you want something more out of life. You want to give more to your family. You want to be able to do more. So when I joined, I was just excited, and I looked around and I saw that it was possible. Okay, so I want to tell you that if you're here as a newbie and you don't know if it's possible, there are probably at least 5 people on this very call who have made and make a 5-figure paycheck every single month. Okay, the people on this call are all connected to our team. People that you can personally reach out to and will care about your success. We are one team, one mission in this company. And you are connected to people that have already done it, that have gotten there. There's people on every single rank of that income chart on our team. And so you can say with confidence to anyone that you talk to, there are people on my team who have done amazing things with this. And I've seen what's possible, and I want to do it. This is what I'm going after. And then even if they question you, they're going to start watching you, right? And so I remember when I first started getting some people putting their backs up, and really I was putting a lot of those backs up on my own with the story I was telling in my own head, right? I was telling myself who was going to want this, what people were going to think about me. you know, whether this business really even worked, like, you know, all the things that people were going to say to me, I was already saying to myself. And I was telling myself they were going to say that. And I realized that like your energy is magnetic, and what you expect, you attract. So we have to start really thinking about what we want to attract. And if we want to attract people that are excited and confident and believe in what we have to offer, we got to be those people first. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to focus on the people that have done it. And I looked around at the people on the team that I had joined, and I was like, these are real people that are making good money doing this. So it's working for someone. And then I looked around at the people I was rapping at the time, and I was watching the results happen. And I was like, okay, you know what? This is something that people need to know about. I need to tell people about this. And I just decided that it wasn't for me to decide who deserved this. And I just took that off the table. And so I would tell you, you need to leave your judgment at the door when you step into your business world, because everyone deserves the health benefits of these products, and everyone saying, listen, I don't know if this is going to be for you, but I found something that seems pretty awesome. I've watched the products working. I've tried them. I like them. I've seen and met people that have been successful with this. And, oh, am I breaking up? You know, I've seen and met people that have really been successful with this. So I know it's possible. And I don't know if this could be for you, but if it is, I would hate for you to miss out on this. And then it was like, I'm not putting it on you that you have to do this. I'm not pressuring you, but I'm like, hey, I think this is pretty awesome. Like, really, this is $1 million opportunity. Okay. We've made over $1 million in this business. Juliana has made over $1 million in this business. You know, men there, and it won't take you long. It's crazy when things really pick up, how fast you get there. But to be able to, you know, meet people that have really done that in this business, it is $1 million opportunity. So if every person who joined your team for $39, this is $1 million winning lottery ticket. They just have to cash it in. So you have to have that kind of attitude and perspective when you talk to people about that, because truly it's like, take it or leave it. Like, I got $1 million winning lottery ticket. Do you want one? Cool. You're not ready? Cool. I'll go find somebody else that does. Right. And there's some people you'll give it to and they just won't see the value in it. And they'll just hold on to their lottery ticket, or they'll never check it. Right. But there's some people that'll be like, where do I go to find out? How do I learn how to cash in my lottery ticket? What is it going to take? Right. And so those are the people that we're looking for. But we just got to put it out there. We need to offer it to out of it and say, like, it's not for me to decide who needs this, who's ready for this, who wants this. This is a life-changing $1 million business opportunity. This is the support system. Today's been 3.5 years since I lost my mom. And I'll tell you guys, like, so many of us have gone through different traumas in our life, right? And if you have been through something while you've been a part of this business, and you have found comfort, friendship, support, love, encouragement, any of that when you've been in this business, like, drop a heart in the chat. Like, drop, you know, because seriously, like, I think pretty much every single one of us can say that at some point, this business has been something for us that we needed so desperately. And so it's more than just about it being $1 million opportunity. I can promise you and tell you there are people on our team who have told us how this business kept them from taking their own life. Like, seriously, you want to talk about life changing, right? People that went from like living on the streets to like having hope again. People that went from like being lost and broken to having faith again. Like, there is so much more in this business than we realize. And we don't know what it's going to look like for anyone. We don't know what they need from it. but it's not up for me to decide. So we just got to get excited about it. If you're a newbie here and you want to go and change lives and you want to earn that Ruby bonus, it's like, all right, just start asking. The more people, he who asks the most wins. So go out there and ask, because I started saying to people when I first joined, I was like, started getting those no's. This is what I started to say at the beginning. And I was like, it can get you down. Any one of us, it can get you down. But I started saying, so if this does work for me, when I'm making 5 figures a month, will you talk to me about it then? And that was like a huge turning point for me, because taking the boldness to say something that was so daunting and like claim that I was actually going to stick with it until I was making that kind of money, believe that it was possible to make that kind of money. It was like, there was a lot of people that like, kind of like, yeah, you crazy girl. And then like, you better bet that they kept watching, because they were like, what if she actually does it? Right? Yeah. When I'm in the Millionaires Club, will you talk to me then? That's all right. If you're not ready now, that's cool. When I get to the top, I'll look back down. And if you want to come then, I'll still be at the top by then. Like people, yes, absolutely. Take it and run with it. Because I think that we have to assume the attitude of like what we want, right? And when we believe so hard in where we're going, and that's why it's important for us to have that big vision, right? What are you going to do in 2021? What's the most money you've ever made in a year? Look back and think about that in your life and like set that as a goal. I'm going to make more than that. I'm going to double that in 2021, right? So you got to set the tone for that. You don't just double your income for the year overnight. It starts with like taking the daily steps. So back to that, to sum it all up, is KPIs. If you're here as a newbie and you're like, I don't know what to do, I'm going to encourage you, go into your eSuite and you go to your document library and you just go in the search bar and you search daily. Now, if you're in Canada, you'll want to change it to say all countries so that you can find things. Change it to say all countries and then search daily, and you'll find the daily tracker for the KPI checklist. And then if you're here as a leader, look for search KPI and you'll find the upline KPI tracker. And that's for you to write down all your new distributors and to follow up with them and say, hey, did you complete any of the tasks on your KPI today? Because when people are new, people don't know what they don't know. And so, we don't want you to sit around feeling like, well, I don't really know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything. We want you to get loud, reach out to us, use the team pages, but also know that that resource is there for you in the eSuite for you to find as a daily outline of what to do. And if it seems overwhelming and intimidating when you start, cut the numbers in half. Make it your goal to do 5 host-to-posts a day, or even 2 host-to-posts a day. Get into the groove, figure it out. No matter how long it takes you, if you make it work for you, you're going to absolutely see success in this business. And we're excited to run with those of you that want to run, right? We're going to match your efforts, and we want to help make you independent as quickly as possible. The one for leaders is called the Upline KPI Tracker, and they are both in the document library.
And I just want to say really quickly that if you're a newbie and you're thinking anything along the lines of there's only 5 days left and you can't go Ruby, you 100% can still do this in 5 days. If Barb can go all the way to Diamond in 9, we can make it to Ruby in 5. And I actually signed my boyfriend up and he has no distributors right now. So I'm going to be running for that like I'm a newbie. So if you guys want to like link up with me on the team page, I'll be posting on there and keeping you guys updated, and we can kind of go for it together. And I'm hoping that I can prove to you guys that it can be done in 5 days. So one thing that I also want to say too is I feel like if you guys haven't truly established your why, really dig deep tonight and work on that hardcore, because it will take you to doing things that you wouldn't normally do. It's been so long since I've sent what I call a warm message. I used to do it all the time. But today I was like, screw it, I'm going all in. So I was just sending messages, not to people that I've never talked to before, but people that I've had conversations with before, and just saying, you know, like being genuine as to why I think that they would be good at doing this, and just leaving an open invitation. And I always say at the end, like, no pressure, you can totally say no, but I just wanted to make sure I offered. And I've always gotten better feedback by literally telling them they can say no so that they don't feel pressured. And I got a lot of good responses with that today. So yeah, that's right, Jess. So I think that that's just something that if you don't feel excited right now, or feel like you have the motivation to make it happen in 5 days, then maybe spend your night thinking about what would make you have that motivation. That's all I wanted to say.
Yes. Yes, it's so true. You, like Jess said, if your why doesn't make you cry, that's not it. And it's true, you know, we have to get so crystal clear on what we want and find something that drives us, because this can change your life. This can be whatever you want it to be, when you put that effort into it. And so I think those are some great tips. And yes, guys, like 5 days, honestly, break it down. 2,000 in volume. If you're starting today and you want to get to Ruby by the end of the month, guess what? That's only 400 in volume a day. That's 4 all-in packs, right? That's like what, eight customers or more, like 8 customers or so with the pick 3. Like, that's not much. Get your customers ordering 2 pick 3s and see how fast you get there, right? Upsell. Don't be afraid to ask, you know, what else? Oh, by the way, are you a coffee drinker? Hey, if you're looking to lose weight and you wanted to take that TFX, we can really help you enhance your results by adding on the coffee. Do you want to add on the coffees to enhance and get better results this month, or just stick to the TFX alone? People will be like, well, yeah, of course I want better results, right? So don't be afraid to ask for it and to encourage people, because they are looking at you as the expert, right? You are the person who knows everything about these products. You're the person that knows everything about this company. You're the person that knows if these products are going to work for them. Woo! Mark is on. All right. Are you sharing, Julia, or are we jumping off?
I have to jump off, but I can share it if you just want to. But
that's all right. Okay, guys, jump off, jump on Mark Pentecost live on his wall, comment in the chat, and claim your goals for month end. Absolutely. We are all a team. Excitement is huge, especially if you're a newbie. Celebrating everything publicly is key, even if someone's not on your direct downline or upline. Boxes or promotes, publicly celebrate for them to show your followers you're excited about this and that people are growing. Yes. All right. Yes, go and write down your numbers, figure out what you need. I challenge all of you guys to send me your chart. Send it to me with all of your volumes as of today, with what it is that you're working on for month end, and I'll be cheering all of you guys on. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Get on Mark's Live.